Hey guys, welcome back to the website designing course. So in the previous video, I have told you about the overview of all the lessons that we will be covering in this course. And at the end of this course, as I have promised, you will be able to make your own website without any prior knowledge of coding. But in this lesson, this is the part 1 and I have decided to make you clear some fundamentals of website. Before making any website, you need to have clear that what is the website and why we need to make any website and what are the backend process that is designed to develop any websites. So this is an overview, or we can say the topics that we will be covering in this part 1 lesson. First one is what is website, what are web pages, what are the components of web pages, what are related pages, what is the web languages, what are the types of websites, and what are the forms of websites. So the first question that arises in our mind is, what is a website and why do we need this website? So the basic definition of website is a collection of several related pages. So it can be assumed as an example of our normal register. A register is nothing but a combination of pages. So website is also nothing but a collection of several pages. As you can see in the diagram, several pages are combined to make a single website. And all these pages are related to each other. Next, so what are web pages? In website, every single page is known by a name, that is web page. That means, in technical term, if we will talk about the page of any website, that is referred to a web page. So it means several web pages are combined to form a single website. As we have seen in the previous PPT, that website is nothing but a collection of several web pages. So the proper definition of web pages is, web pages are the building blocks of website, as they are the basic component that is required to make any website, and these are also referred as document, which is written in the plain text using a web language like HTML or XHTML. So web pages is nothing but a document where all the text is written of your website, and the text is written in the web programming language like HTML. But in this course, we do not require any coding language to develop any website. So what are the web pages components? The web pages can be considered as a simple document which consists of the following elements. It means a web page consists of the following documents in any single page: a text or content, images, videos, audios, GIFs, and hyperlinks. So these are the several components that can be comprised in any web page. As you can see in the diagram, a web page consists of an image, text, and several other hyperlinks. Now next is, what are related pages? As we have studied in the first definition that website is a collection of several related pages. So who makes these pages are related? So in website, pages are related with each other using the hyperlinks. So what are hyperlinks? Hyperlinks are nothing but a link within a link. This helps to combine a single page to a next page. So let us take a live example of our Facebook. Like when you enter the URL facebook.com, you see that a home pages appear where you need to enter your credentials. And when you enter your credentials, you are redirected to the next screen, which consists of your profile page. So every page is connected to the next page. So this is the related pages, and the combined pages are made using this website. The next question is, what are the types of websites? So broadly, we normally divide any website into the two categories. First one is static website. As it can be clear from the name, this is a static website or a still website. It means the features of these websites can be, it is a non-functional website, it uses only the front-end languages, it is an informative website, the no updation is required in this website regularly, the no interaction of server is required, and it can be used for personal use or education. So you can see the example of static website like This is basically a website which is rtlfisheye.com, and you can see in this page only the information or about the company is given. This is normal text and these are the images. So this is a static website which only consists of the information, and this website is used for reading purpose only. So this website is used for education purpose or for portfolio. So the next type of website is dynamic website. So the dynamic website has the following features. It is a fully functional website. It is used for non-informative website. An updation is required at consent level. A communication with server is required in this website. It is used for commercial use or for any business purposes. It required a large database. It consists of a backend language to manage. So this is a live example of a dynamic website. As you can see, it is an e-commerce website. E-commerce means that website consists of the products to buy. So you can see a small product which consists of images and a text or description about it. So when you hit enter to purchase any product from this website, a server request will be gone to the server and you will get the payment method. So this whole is the backend process that is required in this dynamic website. This website is not only for readable purpose, but a several processing is done at the backend level. So next, these are the forms of website, or we can see the types of website that we can see around us. So the first one is portfolio website or personal website. This website is created basically for any individual to make their identity or for any personal use. Like if you want to make your own CV or any social media links to show all the other people, you can develop personal website or portfolio website. This website consists any personal information about any people, and it is only a portfolio or static website. Next form of website is e-commerce website. E-commerce website are those websites which consists of products to purchase like flipkart.com, snapdeal.com, etc. Next we have commercial websites. These websites are basically designed for any business purposes. It is used to make profit or to tell the company information or rules. Next we have seen the static websites. The next type of form of website is for government or NGO websites. These websites are run for social clubs or any social clubs or any social media platforms. Next we have the social media website like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. So this is a summary of the lesson that we have studied till now. Website is a collection of several related pages in which each page is known as a web page. Next, each page or a document is formed using a text or multimedia which using the language that is known as HTML language. Then we have studied the two types of website, that is static website and dynamic website. Then we have seen the forms of website like personal, portfolio website, e-commerce website, commercial website, static website, government or NGO website, and social media websites. So I hope you like it and you have cleared all the fundamentals. So in the next section, we will be covering how to develop your website without any coding. So thank you guys and stay tuned for the next lesson. Bye. Take care.